Is that a pan on your head? In today's video, we're going to be trying out the Firework Technician. Now, before we get into the video today, I do want to remind you guys, we are on the road to 10,000 subscribers here on YouTube. When we hit 10K, I'm going to be shaving my head live and giving away a PS5 to one of you watching. So definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Based on my stats, only 5% of you watching are actually subscribed. So if you can double check for me and click that button, it takes 2 seconds and you might even win a PS5 out of it. Also, while I have you guys here, make sure you hit the card in the top right of the screen and use code ITSZVE for 10% off all your Rogue Energy purchases. It's a super tasty drink. I have it all the time. And if you hit that card in the top right, you can order yourself a free sample pack. That way you can try it out and let me know what you think. With all that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Okay, the Firework Technician says it's a support tower that gives all towers in range all detections at the beginning of the wave for a short amount of time, and all towers in range get the chance to randomly fire a firework that applies burn and deal AoE damage. So that's pretty good. We're going to want to go ahead and get going here. Let's first start off with a quick little brawler up front just to get us going with some money. We're playing intermediate mode, just a light little game. That way we can test out the Firework Technician and see how he works. It's pretty cool, because I know about some support towers, like Commander, of course, but I haven't had one like this, so I'm excited to see what it's like. We got to make some more money if we want to place him down. I brought Minigunner as well as Brawler, specifically because they do consistent DPS, so I figure if there's a chance that he, fires a firework instead, that it might be a higher chance with, more DPS. I don't know. I'm doing what I can. We'll give Brawler an upgrade, even though I don't think he needs it. Okay, auto skip is off. Wanted to make sure. We got to get those clear bonuses so we can get enough money here. First move is probably to get our minigunner right here in the center, because we're going to need the DPS before the Firework Technician. Unless the Brawler's going to punch out a firework or something, but I don't know. Everything's getting taken down just fine. I don't see him struggling too much. We're going to give it a couple more waves and see how he does. How much damage does he do now? 9 damage. He should be able to take the slows out still, no problem. Just slows and normals, so I think he's got it in the bag. I don't want to spend a ton of money right away. All right, slows are going down. They might push through. Yep, looks like the slow is going to push through, but that's okay. He'll make his way back around, and we'll take him out in the end. We want to save as much as we can here. I think he'll get around in time for us to take him out. I hope so, at least. I don't know, though. We'll have to see. So we got 20 seconds. All right, slow. I know you're very slow, but I need you to hurry it up to my Brawler. I need this clear bonus, please. All right. Thank you. Okay. $2,100. Let's go ahead and place our minigunner. Trying to get him in a pretty solid spot here. We'll get him there. Not only will we most likely not need extra helper upgrades for a while, but we're going to have the minigunner here to test out the Firework Technician as well. Yep. It's clearing everything out that starts to push through. We'll give him faster rev time. Why not? But I don't want to give him hidden detection. I want to see how he does using the Firework Technician for detection. Okay, we've got 1141. One more wave. We should have plenty for the Firework Technician. Let's see what his range looks like. Not half bad, not half bad. Can't place him right back here. I'll place him right up front as soon as I get the money for it. Let's see. All right. All the slows are getting cleared out. Perfect. All right. Got enough for the Firework Technician. There he goes. So now the minigunner is under his, under his control or something. Looks like he's standing off to the side based on where his ring is. I don't know if that's broken or what's going on, but it's gonna have to do. We got a ghoul here. Is he gonna shoot a firework? No. Alright, do I maybe need to get this guy upgraded? Pyrotechnics. Detection buff duration, firework burn damage, firework shot added damage, increased chance to trigger firework. Let's do it. We're testing out the firework technician after all, so we want to make sure we do the most here. 6,500 for bigger boom. All right, let's see it, minigunner. There, well, that wasn't a firework. There we go. Seeing fireworks pop off now. Nice. Wonder what kind of damage boost overall that gives us. I saw him get burned a little bit for a moment there. That's pretty nice. Let's give, let's see, a level 1 brawler. Let's get another brawler up front. It's a level 1. He gave them a hidden detection buff. At least this guy. Yep, he's right on the edge. So that's pretty cool. Getting to see that in action. Level 2, both our brawlers for the sake of damage and everything. We, after all, want to be able to survive long enough to test all this out. And we got to make enough money to upgrade this guy. His level 2 upgrade is $6,500. I can't imagine how much it costs to fully upgrade this guy and what he can do. Ooh, he just shot a firework up into the air. Oh, that's the start of the round. It looks like that's what he signals when he boosts the towers around him with, you know, detection and whatnot. Pretty nice. Level 1 is 2,200. Let's get another minigunner right here. Level 1. Looks like he ran out of the hidden detection buff, which is okay. This hidden will get taken out by our brawlers up front when he comes back around. But yeah, this second upgrade is going to upgrade the fireworks and detection buff from 20 to 25 seconds. So that's great. Let's get third minigunner down to level 1. We're going to surround the front crossroad here with 4 level 2 brawlers. That should help us to survive, at least long enough. Firing lots of fireworks now, which is pretty cool. These slimes are real frustrating, but they're dead. 3 ghouls with health regen. We should still take them out, no problem. We got steady DPS from the minigunners. Yep, all the minigunners are chiming in, shooting out fireworks. Sweet. All right, let's survive as long as we can. Try to get level 2 on this guy. We gotta find out all he does here. There's a limit to 1 tower of the firework technician. Wow, okay. He's either very powerful or it's just a little weird. So, either way, still pretty cool. I see a lot of fireworks coming in, taking these guys out. I don't know if it increases the chances of the firework coming out because the minigunners shoot so fast or if that doesn't play into it. But, there we go. All right, firework technician, I see you lighting all these fireworks, getting down. Bang. Nice. See a lot more fireworks coming out. So, $12,000 for his level 3 upgrades as fireworks. Detection buff up to 30 seconds. Burn damage to 4. Added damage from 20 to 30. Increased is the chance for more fireworks again. Pretty solid. Pretty fun. We're just starting to lay out these fireworks like nobody's business. Sweet. Looking pretty good so far. I am going to get more brawlers. So we'll have 4 of them right here at level 2. That should help us take out a lot of stuff. But as it gets harder, you know, we don't want to have to rely just on some level 1 minis to take care of everything. But I want to be able to get these upgrades, so we're doing our best. All these fireworks jumping in. Nice. Got the necromancer, armoreds, and some more ghouls. The ghouls will not cause any problems. Take them out just fine. Bang, bang. Done. All right, we're a little over halfway to light in the sky upgrade, or light the sky, I should say. Dang, he's a really expensive tower. I wonder what his max level is going to give us, or if it's just another upgrade to the fireworks. We will have to wait and see. Enraged. We got Reavers. Still take things out relatively quick, even though intermediate mode, like I said, it's kind of in the middle, you know. It's not super difficult, not super easy either. It's kind of a real good mode to test out new towers like this. All right, we got breakers, armoreds. Alright, well, we're probably going to need some more minigunners here soon. So hopefully, once we take this guy out, we should have plenty for the firework technician upgrade. Depends on how much we get from the wave. Let's see. There we go. Light the sky. Perfect. The finale gives him a little more range for 22,000 more dollars. But like I said, for now we got to make sure we get this guy upgraded. It increases his buff. I can't see through the text. It increases his buff duration to 40 seconds, burn damage to 7, added firework damage to 45, firework shot radius to 3, and increases the chance again. So it looks like every time you upgrade, all of his perks just get a little more powerful. So that's pretty cool. It is going to be ideal we start getting some good upgrades going if we want to make sure we survive. That is the goal. Living experiment. Took him out relatively quick. Let's go ahead and crank on auto skip. Let's get a nice little speed run going here now that we almost have this guy maxed out. 3 level 2 minis. Best move is another mini. We'll level 2 this guy as soon as we can. Alright. Cleared out all the hiddens. I just want to surround this technician with as many DPS towers as I can. There we go. Alright, we need 1,500 again for level 2 on this guy. We're just slowly building up our DPS. There we go. Speedy boss up front we're clearing out. We got a lot of enemies in here. I think we might have overlapped a couple waves. Alright, we're starting to cut back everything. We might be getting overrun now. We gotta be careful. Okay. Let's see. All the brawlers are level 3. That should help us a little bit. Oh, these fireworks jumping in now. Right, level 2 on that guy. Living experiments going down. We got reavers. We got a ton of troops in here. We might have bit off more than we can chew with this one. Alright, enraged. Looks like the wave is skipping even though this wave has not ended. We might have overdone it on this. I'm not going to lie. Let's see. Let's get a guy here. We got to make sure all of our minigunners are within range of the technician. Really have our best chance. But now that we got all these minigunners, we have a lot of fireworks cranking out. We've pretty much been non-stop firing on these guys. Okay, got him in there. Have enough room to get, hopefully this guy will be in range. Yep, this guy's in range too. Should have enough room to put a guy right here. Looks like everything is in range. That might be all we can place unless I can... Yep, here we go. I think these guys are all in range for that technician. This is probably going to be our best bet. Let's go ahead and get our other brawlers down since we can. Sorry, I'm locked in with how much is going on. We got so many fireworks coming out. It's so overwhelming. Look at this. Failed experiment. We got so much DPS now. This is the only firework technician I can get down. Alright, got 3 of these minigunners to level 3. Got that guy. I'm just going to get them all to level 3 one at a time. That really helps their DPS and rev time, so maybe that means more fireworks. Still, I don't know how the science works behind it, but, you know, we do what we can here. One more to surround the technician in level 3s. There we go. All right, let's see. A little bit more. There we go. All right. We've had a non-stop stream of enemies basically since I turned on auto skip. At this point, we're speed running, so there we go. Another guy upgraded. We got 4 back here, and then 4 back here. We have 8 more. But it might help us overall if we save 22,000 and get this guy leveled up. A little more range would help, and he buffs all of his assistants. So I think that's going to be a good metric for us to get to here. We almost even have enough already. There it is, finale. Bang. Perfect. Level 3 on this guy. Level 3 on this guy. Level 3 on this guy. Every time I think we're getting overrun, we keep coming back and doing enough damage. We got our technician maxed out. Not doing half bad. All these guys over here are level 3. We got 4 more at the back to get leveled up to level 3. What's his range look like? Yeah, I could probably fit in another one back here. I just want to get as many of these minis down with all these fireworks we got coming out now. It is so chaotic now. Wow. Failed experiments. I don't even know half of the troops that are coming through. There's so many of them overlapping on each other. All right, level 3 on all the minis that are on the field. We're on the final wave. Firework technician is doing his job, helping us out. Level 3. Can I fit another one right here? I sure can. Is he in range? Yes. You can fit another one right back in here, probably. I'm just doing all I can and more. I want to make sure all of my minis are in range of this technician now. Alright, let's try to get prototype frame on all our brawlers here. Breakers are starting to push through and troops are starting to reach the back here. But we still might even have a pretty good chance of this. Yep, we took over. Cleared out everything up front here. Perfect. We just have Patient Zero and the little goons that he spawns, basically. Alright. Ghoul is added to my logbook. Alright, well, he's not being very kind. You can tell he's kind of a meanie. He just stunned a bunch of my guys. Oh, and he stunned everybody, basically. Sweet. Alright, everything, come back to life. We need you now. Alright, let's do it. Come on. Let's see that DPS in action, baby. Alright, from 100k down to 90. Alright. Quarter of the way there. Okay, repositioned all my brawlers. Sorry, I was quiet for a second. We're under half health now. Really just stunning down all my towers at this point. Okay, got Futuristic Army on 2 of my minigunners fully upgraded. Getting the ones that are right by the Firework Technician. Alright, we're down to 37,000 health on them. Towers are coming back to life now. Alright, Patient Zero, what do you got? 30k. He's got a quarter health left. But he's speeding up. 20,000. 15,000. Alright, last 10. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. And dead. Nice. Well, the Firework Technician is pretty sick. He really just gives firework launchers to all the troops that he surrounds and gives them detection, which is pretty sick. Love that. That was a ton of fun.